Hello, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, all across Africa. Would like to welcome every lady connected already for this wonderful uh, moment for us to have a mastery on project management and how we can transform our continent, our economies, and how we can pilot our strategic initiatives, whether personal or organization. You're welcome to the Power Up training program for women. Hello. I would like to be able to hear from some of us, if you can hear me properly, on a scale of 1 to 10. Can you rank my audio 10 on 10 or 9 on 10 or 5 on 10, please kindly go on the chat window and comment, or you can open your mic and comment. Let me also be sure I can hear you. Wow, 10 on 10. Thank you so much. Thank you. We are ready to start. I'm very delighted to be given the opportunity to present this on this key subjects. This is a wonderful area of impact in the world today, project management, and especially to the kind of people that matter. Women carry the weight of the economy, the society. And when you are empowered, when you are powered up, you definitely will make a lot of impact. That is why I think our partners and institution has come up with this initiative for 500 women to be empowered, to be able to have what it takes, the knowledge, the skills, the capabilities, for you to be able to turn ideas into realization. I'm glad we are connected. I'm hoping many people who sign up should be connecting very soon. But we're going to go ahead to having an introduction and definitely see exactly what holds for us today. And then we can what holds for us in this program. Okay, so a brief introduction. Myself, as a main mentor for this program in English, I'm delighted to present my profile to you there so you can have some confidence to interact with me as a project consultant, a project mentor, project trainer, licensed instructor, with a couple of years to share with us, a couple of years of experience in this domain. And I'm delighted some of us sign up with the interest to master project management, to become, seasoned professionals. And first section of those that we invited to have this experience, to have this power of experience, we cited the corporate women, those that are working in organizations, that already a plus. Then for those who, women in business, if you are running a business, then this training is really suited for you. If you are running your own organization, that's fine. If you are still at the university you're studying, this is still fine for you because you have all the means to acquire the knowledge, the skills as early as possible to see the roadmap to making impacts as a woman. Okay, so it would be very straightforward interactive sessions today because we'll be having, I know the program is split into two training sessions spanning 1 month with a lot of simulations, self-directed work that you have to do. We have to onboard you to see how you can, interact with the tools, the project management learning tools that we will provide to you in the form of some courses, in the form of some tools, templates, simulations that will help you actually bring your skills right up to standards. Okay, so our agenda for today, yeah, I'm going to introduce that, and then I'm going to be able to get our feedback, our introductions, and so on. Okay, I can get someone already asking a question. That's fine. I'm very happy. It means this class is going to be very interactive. I'm very happy to welcome you with your questions, your expectations, whatever it is. So let me just share with us briefly how the roadmap looks like for us in this course. This is a course that basically we should be able to give some instructions. For today's agenda, actually we have two training sessions, like I said, spanning a month. The introductory session is coming up.
Certification for 500 women.
Excuse me, I find someone in the background communicating. Please kindly, you would do something. Let's agree on how we can play around the rules today for an effective and seamless collaboration. Okay. All right, so once you want to communicate, you can either place your comment on the chat window. When you log in, kindly mute your mic, okay? All right. So when you log in, you just place the mic on mute so that your background should not interfere with the class ongoing. And also, if you want to speak, you now have to unmute your mic and you speak. And once you speak, you close the mic again so that we both cannot be speaking at the same time and have a good quality experience, right? So that is just the little rules that we need to put in place, the ground rules. Make sure that we have, if you have a question, if you have the means to type it directly into the chat window, you can do that immediately before asking the question or raising a hand. You know, there is a way to raise a hand. You can press a button there with a hand, and it will show you exactly that, okay, somebody wants to say something, and so on. Yes, so the chance will be given to us to introduce ourselves. So right away, as we are doing this, I'm coming to the point of introduction. So basically, spelling out the agenda for today's class. We got to have some introductions, okay? And introduce ourselves, introduce what this program is all about. This is a program that will be done in 2 shifts, and we should see in between. We have lots of assessments, tools to follow, navigate, and make ourselves consolidated in the mastery of this particular course. Then we can talk about the free certification for women. This free certification for 500 women is, it's really a big initiative, and I think it's a big support. It's an offer. It's a laudable one. Knowing the International Women's Day, a lot of themes come up on the International Women's Day. We saw the theme for the International Women's Day. Can somebody articulate the theme? Let me not put everything here. Can you articulate the theme of the, is it 139 or 138 International Women's Day? I didn't know. Can we hear if that is feasible? Somebody articulate the theme. You have it there? That's our first interaction question. So, women, can you share with us the theme of the International Labor, is it Women's Day? Something like that. Okay, you have it. Inspire. Yes, go ahead, please.
Inspire inclusion.
Great. Inspire inclusion. I think there's an extension, addendum to that. That's fine. Inspire inclusion, very invest in women, accelerate progress. I like that. Wow, interesting. Investing in women and accelerating progress. So does it, what we are doing, does it align with that? I'm sure. I'm sure what Paraclet is offering aligns with this. So that is just the answer to why the power up is relevant. We size out a big number of women to be trained. That's 500 is huge. 50 is just so much. 100 is too much. 200, then 500. Yes. You don't have to pay anything, but you just have to pay you pay one thing, one price that everyone has to pay. Give attention, follow the course. You will see the end. Get to the end of it, the beginning to the end. Then you would give your feedback, okay, so that we should know that this is truly investing in women. All right. So that is what the Power Up program is about. We are offering a slice of so much that we have in store to offer so that we can begin to see how we brighten up our lives and our continents and our families and societies. Then, of course, we have the introduction. Today, we're going to be introducing the project management industry, the overview of the strategic importance of the project industry. Right. You're joining us now, and I believe that you've really gotten the clue as to operating the room. Classroom rules, please, can we access mute? Okay, I can't do so many things at the same time, you're right? It's ladies that do multitasking. So I'm a man, so I can't be speaking and go and muting your mic. So kindly do it yourself, okay? So, all right, thank you very much for doing that. So we are looking at what we are covering today. The first segment, I'm going to be doing an introduction, an overview of the project industry and the strategic emphasis on some things that are relevant to us to know. But once we
You want me to pose a noise but you know me to know. I press and very close.
Okay, so once you have a road sense, it contributes a lot, you know. It's not important to just start a training without knowing the industry, the impact. What is the strategic importance of this training? Most of the times, people just start a training, start a course, start a university degree, whatever. Have they done the needs assessment? Have they come out with a benchmark plan, strategy as to what this thing would be for them? That's why I see lots of people take full degrees, go and finish PhD, and they don't yet know what they have to really do. So we got to have an industry view and spell out some of the strategic things that are important as far as project management is concerned. Then we will dive straight into the introductory module on how we would understand master project management, different approaches of managing projects, methodologies, the best practice cases and best practices, how you can start a project, how you can finish a project, how you can launch an idea, business idea. All of that will be here. Then we will just have a clear roadmap as to how we will continue doing assignments and take exercises till we come again the next shift. Okay, so that's what obtains for us. We are moving into the seminar part. The seminar part, because the seminar part is what I said, an executive overview. So the seminar part agenda is this one. Looking at who we are, looking at the project economy and the future of work, looking at the barrier and global mega trends that are impacting our works today and our industries, looking at the different certifications that have shaped and are still shaping and will shape the next generation workforce, talents, and skills. Then we can actually receive some feedback, questions, and answers. And of course, when the seminar finishes, we'll move into the training module directly. So I've introduced myself, and kindly one or two of us can introduce ourselves so that we can be very, like-minded. We should be classmates. Remember, I'm not a teacher. I'm not a teacher. I am a facilitator. Okay, so we got to interact. to get exactly what is in your view. Please kindly introduce yourself right now. You can introduce yourself by starting on the chat window, right? Are you a project manager? Write it. Are you a director manager? Are you a business owner? Are you a student? Are you aspiring to whatever it is? Let's shape ourselves out now. Please do a presentation on the chat window, and who is ready to start talking with the mic? Open your mic now and speak, please. 3 people, just 3 opportunities for 3 people to speak. The rest, please put everything else on the group for time purpose. All right. Okay. Yes, who wants to speak? Opportunity number 1 given to who to speak, please?
Can I start, sir?
Yes, you can go ahead, madam. Thank you. Good to hear you. Women taking the front lead.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Senga Charlene. I'm from Cameroon, but based in Istanbul, Turkey. I'm a businesswoman and an entrepreneur.
Great.
I deal with the exportation of Turkish goods to all parts of the world.
Perfect. So can you share your expectation regarding this Power Up training course for women?
What I expect at the end of this seminar is to be able to use the current digital system, incorporate it into my business and see how I can reach more clients and be more professional following the new norms of digital marketing.
Wow, that's interesting. I see you got a lot of interest with module number 2, because we have 2 modules we're running on. One is project management. The other one is, what is that? Digital marketing and sales automations tools. Wow. Yes, yes. Very powerful. We'll have a lot for you then. Thank you, Madam. Is it Nancy? All right. Thank you very much for your introduction. Who takes the next opportunity? Verbal introduction, please. Okay. Yes, everyone, introduce yourself, your industry, your role, and if you're a project manager, businesswoman, you know, an entrepreneur, and your expectation regarding the course, this program, Power Up, and you want to share any inspiration about Power Up for women that we are offering 500, I mean, share your feedback about it. Thank you so much. Your expectation is needed. Next person, one more chance, not two opportunities for speaking. Introductions, please. Who goes on? Okay. Yeah. Who is open to say?
Good afternoon, sir.
That one.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ogenefega Oboimo from Nigeria.
Great.
Okay, I am an operation manager. I'm currently in the solar industry.
Perfect.
And I manage my company's O&M for different sites, O&M operational maintenance for our different solar sites. So what I aim to achieve, I have little knowledge from self-learning on project management, but on I think the traditional method of project management. So what I intend to achieve from this course is to get updated with the Agile and Scrum waterfall pattern of project management, so I can implement this on my everyday career life. Yeah.
I like relating with professionals like you. Ogenefega, that's a great name. Thank you so much, madam. It's a pleasure hearing from you. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Next opportunity and final one for speaking. Kindly introduce yourself. Oh my God, I'm feeling network is shifting. Yes. Okay, go ahead. Who is speaking? Who can hear me, please?
I can hear you.
All right.
Hear you.
It's in my network, my
I
second.
think everybody can hear you clearly. Your network is very
perfect. Thank you. Okay, last but not the least session. Who is speaking, please? Opportunity to voice out. Let's move. Okay. If we don't have anybody ready now, maybe because of one reason or the other, let's kickstart the discussion. We have a lot of things to do. We have a lot of things to say, a lot of things to learn. All right. Okay, so thanks for the two introductions verbally, and for all those who have given their introductions on the chat window. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll take out time to review that along, because I should know what we are giving is relevant to you and how it impacts your and create a bottom line for you, you know. Okay, so this is the world of work, beginning with projects and ending with projects. Okay, projects are value drivers for organizations and industry. Whatever we have to achieve in life, it comes through a structured vision. Project is a means to structure the vision and come up with outcomes, clear outcomes, goals. If you set goals, you should be able to have the machinery to achieve those goals. So project management answers to that as well. So projects address the what, the why, the how, the when, the who, and whatever you want to describe. So project management, pointing to the project economy, we're driven by so much volumes of projects around us every day. I mean, the driving force of our economy is how much projects, how much investment is going to projects. And lots of critical investments are going to projects nowadays, but who are the people, the who's, you see? Who are those that are powering these moves, strategic moves, initiatives? Lots of people are not empowered, eh? Lots of people, they have a lot of sense knowledge, but the ability to deliver, it's all lies in project management. And if you don't have project management, I think it is clear to say that the person is sunk, you're sunk. Without project management, no matter what discipline you operate in or whatever it is, you are sunk. Well, to say that people don't know project management may be an insult. Everybody knows project management. Everybody is a practitioner. We were born and we made projects. All the monuments and antiquity, all the things in the past, inventions, everything came as a result of projects, activities that men coordinated and gave outcomes. But the problem could be that most of these things have been done with try and error, common sense, you know, experience, traditional ways, whatever it is. Man has invented his own ways to get things done, which is good. But project management is the discipline. The project economy is the core that there is a profession called project management. And in this profession, we present the best ways and the best methods, the best approaches for us to get any kind of job and any size of job done. That means we require the kind of skills, there are certain kind of skills, there's certain kind of knowledge that we need to acquire, and then there is a kind of attitude that we need to have as becoming project managers, people that will be able to make things happen, results will come, and that is the issue. So the project economy is a clarion call, is a phenomenon coined by PMI to describe what the industry is going for now, what people are going for, what individuals and organizations are gearing to after. The future is bright, but it can be challenging if people don't know how to position themselves for the future. The challenges and the jobs that we are facing in the past, that we have been having in the past, which have been traditionally described as functional job descriptions. People have marketing, finance, they occupy functional structures, okay? But now those jobs are being, those positions are being, instead of being static, they are now becoming dynamic. Dynamic in the sense where projects are impacting the way we are working now, see? So organizations, individuals, and whoever, stakeholders, are constantly looking for the best ways, tools, and approaches to get things done. And so all over the world, you can see the growing need and concern, the drive to acquire these skills, acquire the technologies to get things done. So in summary, the project economy is one in which people have those skills and capabilities to turn ideas to reality, and where organizations deliver value to their stakeholders through successful completion of projects and alignment to value streams. And most of these initiatives really translate into financial and societal value that we know. Now, the future lies in capabilities. If we have to be able to measure what kind of talent that we need to get job done, this is it here. Hello, can we kindly understand that there are some backgrounds, that noise that we don't need? Please, can you kindly make sure there are some people who are connected and they didn't enable their microphones? Help out to help them with the process, please. Okay, so I was saying that the future is about calibrating the kind of skills and capabilities we need, what we call competencies. There are three key competencies. One, knowledge competence. Two, performance competence. And three, personal competence or behavior competence. So in the general sense or generic sense, you can see that knowledge competence is critical. Okay, so there are certifications that can give you knowledge. But when you go to performance, let's say knowledge competence speaks about what you know about project management, from in context, to be in context. Then performance competence is mapping what you can do as a result of what you can achieve by applying the knowledge that you have in project management. You see, achievement is better. Achieving something by applying the knowledge is better than someone whose mind is swollen with so much information and he can't get the job done. He ends up as a critic. He sees errors in everything. Things are not going well. Oh, but he can't lift a stone. He can't lift. So performance, when they're given a task to deliver, if you are given a project of $200 billion and 50,000 stakeholders are involved in that project across continents, that's serious work, right? So you probably will be thinking, am I able to do this? But what are the capabilities that are required for you to drive that initiative? To come up as a woman and say, come on, I'm going to handle this portfolio. I'm going to handle this program. I'm going to deliver to spec. But then what will be the definition of success? We're going to see all of that much later. But here we have a talent triangle, a tool given to us to visualize the three areas of development for project managers and how you should see your development along this talent triangle of skills. So the talent of technical or ways of working specifies your mastery of methodologies, your understanding of processes that you need to put in place to get the job done, the skills, the techniques that you need to apply to get the job done, the methodology or ways of working. And then the next one is the power skills, highlighting those human elements, soft skills or power skills, where leadership, interpersonal, communication, motivation, influencing, political awareness, all of those things you need to get to know how to work with people. That is a challenge because projects are about people. Organizations are built around people. How do you get the right skills? It's not just about skills, but people with the right attitudes. People and you also engineering the right attitudes. You may get people, you may recruit for attitude and train for skills. Skills is not a problem, but in most of times, the most difficult part of management is managing people. Is it true? At times, lots of people, managers can say so. The most difficult aspect of management is people management. Is it true? Maybe I'm not correct. Very true. Okay, fine. Thank you. So power skills play a big role as far as projects are concerned. Projects are the most human-centric way of working. If you want to run projects, you must know how to work with people, how to create teams, high-performing teams, how to sustain high performance, how to be able to get the team motivated, how to resolve conflicts, how to make sure the team, is up to task, understanding what they have to do every time and deliver. So that is power skills. And the next side there is the business acumen or strategic alignment to organizational objectives. If you see your organization has lots of priorities and you are managing a project as a project manager, you must have the understanding of the priorities at hand vis-a-vis the project so that you should be strategic. There's a business objective, the high-level objectives of the organization. Are they being met? Or you're just managing a project? No. Being strategic is very important. It gives road sense. It gives the why. It answers. And when you start answering the why, not just the how, you are in a leadership. You're in a different class. All right, so that is what we can summarize about the project economy and the future of work, and seeing that these capabilities are what we need to be able to confront the modern job environments. And no matter where you are in this world, these are talents that are well graded to a global standard with certifications alone to support exactly the professional development of all those who are professionals, coming up, practitioners and so on. I said that everybody's a project manager to an extent, but is everyone a real project manager? That is it. Probably accidental project managers. The best way to say it is so. Everyone is an accidental project manager until you get certified. When you get certified, what we have just set up to now, performance, knowledge performance, and the personnel, and then the talent triangle development, it already comes to light. You see, it's a full endorsement that you are certified to be able to do this. You can achieve. You see, you can deliver. So all around the world, there are lots and lots of trends, mega trends that are driving the move towards project management. The crusade to having project management as at the top of the career industry is too high. It cannot be overemphasized. We have more than 25 million jobs, talents needed to be filled up by 2030 around the world. You can see manufacturing, construction, information, technology, finance, insurance, management, professional services, utilities. So many industries are needing project talents. If I have another session just to talk about the career mega trends, a lot of people will find opportunities all around them and around the world. So basically, women are not left out. Seeing more opportunities for women in project management are critical in many sectors. If you want to check across Africa, we talk about PMP, for example, program management, for example, portfolio management, for example. How many women are certified PMPs? How many women actually are leading their organizations or leading strategic departments or strategic initiatives within the organizations? Of all those that are doing that, giving such opportunities and positions, how many of them are certified? How many of them can attest of their knowledge, their performance, and whatever capabilities they have? That is the reason for certification somehow, because the case for certification cannot be left to those who are going to school. No, it's for people who are working. When you are working or you want to come up with a business, an enterprise, you are thinking about how will you do it? What do you need? What kind of skills? What kind of techniques and approaches are going to put things? And because you are dealing with competition, you're dealing with so many forces, change and disruption. At times, you most probably find that an idea today may become obsolete tomorrow. You see, so you have to be fast, you have to be agile, you have to be responsive. So most of the times, we find people really bit reluctant or docile as far as certification is concerned, but this is where the bottom line is definitely. So about PMI is a body of professionals, powered by volunteers like us around the world, with a headquarters in US, Pennsylvania. And PMI has been chartering progress in bringing the profession of project program portfolio managers around the world really, really standard. Since 1969, PMI has delivered significant milestones in shaping this industry. And we can have PMI's global footprints in almost every country around the world. And PMI actually started certification, credentialing individuals and professionals around the world from 1984, where the first certification PMP was awarded. So we can see PMI with global footprints, and then PMI in a snap view of foundational certifications that they offer that have really revolutionized the approach in way project management or projects are being carried out around the world. You have this foundational certification regarded as gold standard certifications. And you have the certified associate, CAPM. You have the PMP certification, which is project management professional. You have program management professional, portfolio, agile certified practitioner, risk certification, scheduling professional, business analysis professional, and so on. There are a plethora of other certifications offered by PMI, and we wouldn't take much emphasis for now until we get some other introductions along the way. So basically, who are we? We are a training organization licensed under the PMI Authorized Training Partner Program, and we are industry leaders as far as project management certification education is concerned. We train, mentor, consult for organizations, enterprises, governments, individuals, and alternative audiences, put it that way. Then what makes us different as far as this training is concerned? We are licensed. And license means all our training materials, all our instructors are licensed. All that we do is aligned to a global standard. So there is high quality assurance as far as our delivery is concerned. And we have a philosophy of delivery that shows that we are not just doing training, we are actually offering a service to the society. And by that, we are raising the next generation project managers, empowering them to be able to take up challenges easily and, have the success story that is high enough. All right, so we certified individuals, help them acquire these industry certifications that can brighten their careers, accelerate their careers, and why not increase their earning potentials. Yeah, so talking a little bit about the CAPM certification is one certification that you would desire if you are new to project management, or you are just having entry-level mastery of project management, or you have been managing projects, but you really need to upskill to really have good knowledge about project management. All of that is where CAPM comes in. It's a knowledge-based certification validating mastery of project management concepts, terminologies, methodologies, understanding the business landscape of projects, understanding how organizations, pioneer projects, how they clear off with projects, and so on. So 3 types of personas or people can take CAPM. Either career beginners with entry-level, experience, or career changers. People want to shift gears, move industry and geography. You want to shift gears, then career changers, you can take CAPM to be your co-pilot. And you have the upskillers, people who are working on projects, team members who have not been certified. Take CAPM and you'll be up to standard to deliver any project. Knowledgeable about project methodologies, just looking at the core content of the CAPM. CAPM, as people used to think before, it used to be processes, 10 knowledge areas, 5 process groups. No. It has really shifted. From last year, July, till now, we're having a new content, and we are training currently on this content. And this content emphasizes 4 key domains. The 4 key domains, you have project management fundamentals and core concepts, predictive plan-based methodologies, like our dear colleague pointed out, and agile frameworks and methodologies, see? Then you have business analysis frameworks. I mean, a new inclusion is the agile and business analysis. You see, prior to that, it used to just be predictive methodologies or plan-based, or what we call waterfall. So CFM carries agile frameworks, methodologies, full mastery of them. You have to understand agile, lean, extreme programming, Scrum, dynamic system development methodology. You have an overview of all of these methodologies of delivery in the agile adaptive world. So basically, that is CFPM, and CFPM also gives you capability to know how to develop business plans, business cases, business models, understand how to analyze a business requirements and so on, and project requirements. So that's business analysis. So so far we have presented on CFPM, PMI, and we just have an overview of the PMP certification. Sorry, my second screen is down. Let me try to awaken it. Yes. Okay. Screen sharing is failed. All right, fine. Sure, you can see me now, but my screen is back, right? Okay. So you can take the CAPM exam. You know, it's a 3-hour exam, 150 questions, multiple choice. Okay, and you can write that in several languages, even Arabic, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Portuguese, Brazilian, Spanish. So CAPM is a global exam, certifying course. So you can take 3 days to have CAPM, but we don't offer it kind of crash like that, except your organization warrants it. But if you want training in CAPM, we offer it, you know, week evenings or weekends mode, which you can choose self-directed mode plus instructor-led. Now we have the PMP certification. The PMP certification is regarded as the gold standard. A lot of organizations know about PMP. A lot of individuals know about PMP. In fact, it comes more popular than CAPM, but I dare tell you, CAPM is a lot more now than what people used to think about. Even the PMP now is a whole lot more than whatever people ever knew about project management profession. So right now, the PMP is regarded as the gold standard certification for project practitioners around the world. In the project industry, you need to be able to run what is a certification that when you have it, you know everything. You have the mastery of the knowledge mastery, you have the performance mastery, you have the everything that makes you lead projects, create plans easily, understand what size and complexity, you handle everything. All kinds of methodologies are brought and exposed through the PMP certification training. So what does that mean? Well, in terms of years of experience and qualifications to taking the PMP certification, the PMP certification, you can acquire that after your CAPM. But basically 3 years of experience, work experience, plus project management training that of at least 35 hours will validate your readiness to take the CAPM. And of course, you should have had a degree or a high school diploma plus some substantial years of experience, 5 years of experience in the project industry. So that's it for PMP. You have PMP covering all types of methodologies, predictive, adaptive, hybrid. So we're going to discuss about them in our introductory course today. So PMP, the blueprint, exam blueprint is anchored on 3 key domains: people, process, and business environment. And the people aspects of projects constitutes 42%, process is 50%, business environment is 8%. Why am I taking a little bit of time here? Because, you know, PMP seems to be, we are going to learn a lot of content even from the PMP and along some other course domains concerning this particular course that we're taking. So PMP will be the master plan. Now, the exam blueprints, again, like I said, if you want to take the PMP exam, you should have been prepared. We train and prepare candidates towards the exam with a lot of simulation tools, practice assessment tools, and so on. Everything that is needed, the slides, everything, you have it, videos, materials that you can't find anywhere in open market. No, most of the time people think I can study on my own. No, PMI has actually changed the protocols. Since 2021, the PMP exam has exclusively been delivered through authorized training partner program providers. And with that, they have exclusive license to the licensed content, access to the licensed content, and we equally open that access to our students who take the training. So they have slides, manuals, tutorial, assessment tools, exam simulators, name it, every tool, videos, spotlight videos, everything that they need and to master in project management, plus some other resources and templates. So 180 questions in 4 hours, less by 10 minutes, you'll be able to, ace the PMP certification. If you already certified PMP, that's fine. We're opening your mind to another dimension. Now, what is the course roadmap? Getting certified PMP, very easy, 6 core lesson modules. Business environment, starting the project, planning the project, leading the team, supporting performances, and then closing the project. With this comes a whole lot of topics, a lot of case studies, mastery points, and a lot of approaches on how you plan the project predictively, adaptively in a hybrid mode, and how you can deliver accordingly. So we have mastery case studies that can span the entire course to give you a full consolidated view of how to put projects from start to end and get results. Well, the next certification I can present to us in a snappy view is the industry standard called construction professional. If you want to make a difference in the engineering sector, the construction industry, then this is a blueprint certification standard that you should go for. So PMI construction professional is 7 core master modules that even come with micro credentials, and you can get certified in record time. And that means you'll be able to be a giant, a leader in the industry as far as the built environment projects is concerned. We offer this at a very affordable rate now at a promotional launch because this certification has not been too new, not been too old in the market. So PMI released it 2 years ago and is gaining traction anyway. Now we can have a lot more certifications presented, but let's just summarize on a few here. After CAPM, PMP, you have program management professional. I don't know if you are a project manager, you are a program manager, you are a portfolio manager. If you're one, just write on the chat window. Now, maybe you need to know who a program manager is. A program manager is someone who manages interdependencies among multiple related projects to create benefits that would not otherwise be available except those projects were managed together as a group. Okay, so program managers are more senior and they need people with 8 years or more in project management experience to be able to manage programs. So programs are all about benefits realization. So you think about it. Let me give a practical example that is closer to us, you women. If you set up a restaurant, you want to set up a restaurant, that's a project 1, right? If you come up and with a restaurant idea and say, okay, this restaurant will establish it in the next 6 months, I should be able to break even and also start serving 1,000 customers. That's a project you've sized out. Now, the next thing is you want to launch another project, maybe poultry. Poultry, because you've realized that raw materials buying from here and there, why not get something you have the means for it. So you set up a poultry to supply the restaurant. That's good. That's project 2. Now, restaurant and poultry relate with some benefits outcomes, right? Optimization of benefits. So program management begins at that level. Once two projects that are related come together to be managed to achieve strategic aims that are greater than managing them individually, then program management answers to that, gives you the capability to be able to optimize. In case you want to add maybe piggery, add maybe a maize farm, yams and so on, that would also supply the restaurant, fine. You can now at the end see a lot of synergies around these projects. You optimize benefits like maybe looking at the animal dung goes to the farm leftovers come in some waste and all that can go to feed the animals, the chicken and so on. And the waste remain, the leftovers of the restaurant food can go to the animals or pig and so on. All that is what now that's program. That's a program. That's a program. So program management begins with that recognition of two or more projects related, and you need to be able to tap capabilities and benefits out of them. So now portfolio management. Portfolio management goes higher in strategy and alignment to organizational outcomes, meaning that you need to be able to bridge the gap between your strategy and implementation. So portfolio does a whole lot of optimization of organizational capability areas concerning projects, programs, operational work, and how you can create strategic outcomes that meet the vision of the organization. You see? So portfolio is very strategic. So portfolio encompasses projects, encompasses programs, and operational work. So at this senior level, you can charter a lot of strategic initiatives. Basically, portfolio differentiates itself from program and project management by asking the why, answering the why. Why are we doing this thing? You know, which projects and programs will contribute to the bottom line of the organization. Portfolio helps to structure work and to ask, why are you doing this? Which work are you doing? Are you doing the right work, or you are just doing work? Meanwhile, program management and project management are focusing on doing work the right way. Portfolio is focusing on doing the right work, the right project and right programs. You see? So that is very strategic. To not have portfolio management in an organization that is already impacting globally. If you don't have certified portfolio managers, that's a big problem. Okay, so now that's a big capability that we can take home. Let's close out. The CAPM certification is, okay, we have presented that already. Let's go to business analysis. Okay, and risk. Risk management certification. What is critical about risk anyway? The fact that you are managing a project, there are so many risks. Every project is risk intensive. Inherent in every project is risk. The objectives are risk in our project. And the environment in which you conduct the project also poses risk. You need to be able to analyze the internal, external, and be able to come up with a risk profile and understand how you assess these risks, mitigate them, or enhance them for opportunities. Most of the times, people think risk is negative only, but PMI comes to the other side of risk. Risk is equally a positive event, okay? So in your business, you have to be able to locate those negative events and positive events. Negative events that may happen, they may not happen. If they do happen, then they will impact your project and have one or more objectives on your project. That means that you need to identify them. The negative events are called threats. The positive ones are also called opportunities. So you need to maximize and get a professional who is certified, who can help identify the risks, the negative ones, and mitigate them, know how to handle them. The positive ones or opportunities to enhance and create enhancement outcomes so that you can have more success in your business. So that is what risk management does for organizational context and even on a business context. Now, basically, we can clear off with business analysis. Business analysis is a certification that helps you to plan projects from the foundation, uncover the business needs of your organization and your project, develop the requirements, understanding of the project, or what they call requirements engineering, understand how to analyze, create the solutions. Without business analysis, project will not be started properly. The poor initiation of projects is because of lack of business analysis acumen. I would say that because with a lot of repetition, business analysis is the foundation of project management. Business analysts are people who support projects, create the benefits of the project, create the constraint profile. That means understanding what are the cost implications, of running this project vis-a-vis the benefits we'll get. They do the analysis. There are people who can present good business cases. There are people who can develop good business plans, even grant proposals for sponsorship. So business analysis has all the capabilities to show the benefits profile or management plan and how you can derive benefits and outcomes through the different stages or life cycles of your project. So before a project is established, business analysis work is really, had preceded. Now let's get to ACP. ACP is what we want to also talk about today. ACP is Agile Certified Practitioner. This introduction of Agile will start with ACP. Understanding ACP means you understand the depth and the breadth and the height of the Agile world of working. ACP is offered by the Project Management Institute as one of the credentials that when you have it, you become an Agile coach, mentor, and you understand a wide range of working with different Agile methodologies. I know there are more than 50 Agile frameworks, methodologies around the world. So methodologies like Scrum, because Scrum is a subset of Agile, you see? So the word Agile is an umbrella name for many, many adaptive methodologies of working like Scrum, Kanban, Lean, Extreme Programming, Test-Driven, and so on. Okay, so we'll come back to that later. Scheduling. Most problems in projects arise as a result of scheduling. Is that true? And if you have to think about that, think about it. Business opportunities come with time. The time value of money is critical. When you want to undertake something, a project, maybe the project is because of a market window opportunity that open and it will close very soon. You've got to compete for it. You have to manage the project to come up with a timely completion. Otherwise, if it delays, of all the efforts, resources poured into the project, the outcome has been delivered, but it doesn't meet the market objectives at the time. So it's